I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Ну, здесь надо. Вот что. Стоит. То русская.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Здесь матрос, рулевой, матрок, неделю назад.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Это письмо, зомби. Это мотив. Джанахи убил Питке. Это доказательство ложно тема фактора, то было место преступления. Так.
I'm not saying another word.
Please escort this suspect. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Нос, печататься, рука кольца.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Если степень пятаке, это указывает все присутствует на месте преступления. Это нужно доказать.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Маяк. Так. Так. Вот маяк. Так. Шамайки носит. Так, я думаю, подойдет.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Так.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Так, на 50 долларов. понять не могу, не могу. Ага, и что? Я не понять, что тут делать. Нажмите. Держите.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money.
Следи за выражением лица Петра, чтобы угадать ее движение, надо жать не успел почитать. Не могу понять. Реакция. Какая должна реакция у него быть? Странная система. Ладно, что я понять не могу. Попрощу. Странная, конечно.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Yeah, I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
Что не могу понять.
I'm ready.
Fine.
А, это тебя выносливость? Короче, материал.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink. You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, I find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner? Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was worse than all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in a dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
am not finished here. Here it is.
Подкинуть.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Да.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea?
What am I doing here?
I'm not saying another word.
Перегоняя по Москве, здесь живет еще комнат. Постоянно можно увидеть пап, где он борется за... Было опять, блин, сколько точно по персу, судя по ценам. Это значит, он был на месте преступления, значит, он был на месте преступления, но не объясняет доказательства убийства. Да, нет. Попытка зон. Ой, это не ничего, вот это было. Так. Искать акции хижины. Его присутствие место проник, чтобы забрать записанную книжку. Крови, зато так видно. И человек предпринимает ее попытку. Заступай попытку. Вероятно, мотив убийства будет обстановка не подходит под эту не психологически. Невинный ценой даже но за высокие страсти безобидной без чем я реально смогу воспользоваться убийством. Radio, bon, peut-être motif plus qui est plus révolutionnaire plus sûr que тем факт идёт. Включение. Тем факт идёт. Мне надо делать. Я скажу без цепи-таки.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work. My archive. My archive.
Так. Вместо до бился бы такой результат. Вместо бился бы.
Leave me alone, please.
сложно, и тем фактически не полна.
Mr. Holmes?
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet? I'm not saying another...
What am I doing here?
Mr. Holmes? These are the suspects. These abbreviations. These are the a pen.
Понятно. Не могу понять, что делать.
These are the a handkerchief. These are brief.
При этом поток кастрания писта. Ничего могу. Заявлено в пист. Я искал если я присутствую на месте поступ. Уж понять, усыпать записано. Короче, зато тогда человек предпринимает попытку. Ясно, это что значит? Ну да. Это мало что объясняется. А тут я мог припомниться. Что я вот тут не мог понять? Заключение. Что? А дальше что?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Это тот чувак. Окей.
Mr. Holmes?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
Сколько пистолета? Собак стоит по Холмса. Диск. Что-то понять не могу. А это просить не надо.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be...
Да.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
This is where I keep my post. My arc. My archive. I can always...
Ну да, он бы знал. Это означало, он был на месте, но не написано доказать. Не понятно, что делать дальше. Обнаружить по всему Видеокарта. Тут ты заключись. Я что-то застрял. Факт, что он был там нелегально виноват. Изменились. Какие нелегально. Все-таки казалось, я ложный. Тем фактом, что он был там. А, заключение надо. Зерки. Любит. Зерки померить. Увинить. Померить. Мне кажется, да.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present the guilty party.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
Не виноват. Джон Хилл. Подожди. Подожди.
Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Запускаешь. Это нормальный дисплей воспитал. Счет нет. И ничего. Так, не померить.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present the guilty party.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
It was John Nelligan, Inspector.
I thought as much, but I failed to see his motive.
Revenge, Inspector. Black Peter possessed the bond certificates that had belonged to Nelligan's father, and young Nelligan wished to retrieve them.
Well then, I'll arrest this Nelligan. I don't fancy his chances of getting out of prison after this.
I will accompany you, Inspector. John Nelligan, it was you who killed Black Peter. You attempted to convince him to return the bond certificates, and you threatened to call the police. Peter Carey was drunk. He drew his knife. In panic, you took the harpoon and made your lucky throw in self-defense. Put that in your report, Lestrade.
No, I didn't kill anyone. You have it all wrong.
You better thank Mr. Holmes for saving your neck, Nelligan.
The case is resolved, Inspector. I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
Я понять. Так. Что не понять.
The case...
So tell me.
Я не понять, что за...
It was... You are...
But that's not true.
You're a liar, Mr. Nelligan. It's all over now.
The case...
But
Я что-то понять не могу немного. Сейчас обстоятельства я действую, всегда хотел узнать все понять лучше по беду. Какие виноват бесцепит должен быть наказ судом по своей меры владенили. Я что-то понять не могу тут. Объясняю вопрос. Как для этого быть? Он всегда хотел узнать, но он понял, что не попал в беду. Обвинить. Что не мог понять. Сбить систему.
The case is...
Нет, я не
It was
You better thank Mr. Holmes for saving your neck, Nelligan.
the case.
Very...
Я знаю, не виноват, блин, это...
Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Ладно. Что не понять. Так, я что-то понять вообще не могу. Не знаю, чё, блин. Я не знаю, что тут делать. Ладно.